Oh my goodness, I love that sound. How's it going, y'all? Welcome to GM Construct Extended, and I say that with a big smile. Oh, y'all, I love Garry's mod. I love GM Construct. I am very excited for this. I saw this. I have a system. Let me back up. This is a level that's available for download on mod.io. And unfortunately, I got a little too excited and jumped in. I forgot the map maker's name. So very quickly, I'm just going to check it real quick on my phone because I need to give credit where credit is due. I'm very excited to play this. The moment that I saw this available for download, I downloaded it, and I have been so excited to jump into this. This is made by Blue Screamsicle, which, if I recognize his name, he was the one that did 9 4/4. The other 7-Eleven mod map that we checked out a couple videos ago. So this is very exciting for me because we know him, you know, and that adds another name to the folks, the creators that we're able to contribute to. So he's gone ahead and done this port, and he said, I think I haven't really read much into it, but apparently it's going to run a little strange on Quest, but I'm still very excited to get into this. I mean, this feels like Garry's mod. I mean, I'll admit the performance isn't great, but hopefully that just means that there's a whole lot more waiting for us. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump in. I will say the ambience, I wonder if it's going to kind of get a little quieter. As much as I love the chirping birds of GM Construct, it's pretty darn loud. So this already gets so much more expansive. Oh goodness, this is incredible. I'm going to go ahead and turn down this ambience just a little bit because I don't want it to spoil what we got going on here. That's a little better. So I think I'm slowly starting to come up with kind of my system for how I do these videos. Is that an elevator? Oh, it totally is. That's cool. We'll have to check those out in a sec. I think it's the same thing on this side. That's ominous as can be. I kind of begun building my system for how I explore maps now. I like to stick to a layer and then I'll go down. But with a map this expansive, I might just have to do sections. But if we know anything about GM Construct, everything is connected one way or another. And so I think we just need to go for it. Now, the lighting on this actually looks really good. And I was a little worried because this map is a beautiful map. I want to give it its due diligence. But of course, oh my goodness, that'll never not be ominous. With Quest, the lighting engines just aren't great, especially for Bonelab. But this is so cool. So is this just a duplicated version? Yeah, oh my goodness. I think I'm going to be saying that quite a bit. I need a flashlight, so let's go ahead and grab our... You know what? I'll hold on to that. I want that. And grab our flashlight. Oh my goodness. Hopefully that this frame rate drop isn't going to be too bad. I'm not going to bring a gun. I'm just going to go for it. Oh, maybe... Yeah, you know what? I don't even want my flashlight. Wait, now, so does this have the same art on the walls that the other ones, that the original map had? Because if I remember it, on one of these walls, I think is the Umbrella Man, or not the Umbrella Man, but some art, some graffiti. Doesn't look it. That's alright. So then this will go up to the side of the map. That much I remember. These stairs leave a little bit to be desired, though. And there's more There's more of a terrace. That's right, well, because this is the extended. This is an extended version of this map. Oh, there's a whole dang bridge. Oh man, this would be a really cool map for either an RP or if you were to do like an NPC war. This is really cool. And I'm going to try and do as much on-foot exploration as possible, but obviously this is supposed to kind of feel like Garry's mod a little bit. And if there's an open balcony for us to be able to access the upper floors, which there is, then I have full right to use this. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, come on, come on. Oh, come on, let me in. I'm still not very good at using this thing. Because... oh, it won't let me in. Do I have to... oh my goodness, no, please. I gotta grab onto the... okay. Come on. Let me over. Oh! There we are. Now, is that supposed to have something on it, or am I just missing something? But I think we can assume now that... oh man, isn't that a view? Now, it did take out the big building that's normally right there. But this is cool. Let me see if I can hop out of here now. Come on. And I think all these other floors are pretty much going to be the same, but I'll peek in them just in case. Looks to be the case. Oh, this one's open. This is cool. This kind of feels like an arena. Like a really awesome, like EDM rave from the 90s with people hanging over handrails and just going crazy. Alrighty. Well, then let's check out this building real quick. Panel over that. Can't take it off. So I guess that's just inaccessible. Oh, okay. So, I think I do want to kind of check this out first. Does that not go down? Maybe that's only accessible once we actually go down the ramp that's on the other side of this hallway here. I don't know if the map maker made any reference to any entities or jump scares in the map, so we're just going to have to find out. Oh man, this is so cool. Oh, well, we found the mirror room. I tell you, the horror I've experienced on this map and Garry's mod when I look into the mirror here, and I think something's gonna reach its bloody hand over the rail there, right over the top of that ledge. And the white room, or the colorable room. This room always confused me, and then later on down the line I realized it's actually a really useful asset for doing green screen Garry's mod stuff, which is great, and it's awesome for people like me who like to do special effects, because that means you could just put Garry's mod in wherever you want. So let's go check out this extended part of this garage area. I really hope I don't forget anything. Oh, this wraps around. Well, hold on. That doesn't go anywhere. What about this side? Also does not go anywhere. Well, maybe I'm just... maybe it does, and I'm just not giving it a chance. Nope, totally does not. Alright, well, let's just go up the ramp to say we did. This is so cool. I'm going to stick to this side here real quick and just get a closer look at what's going on here. Speed this up a little bit. Oh, but it's so loud. Turn my own dang volume down. Hope it's not that loud for y'all, because that would suck. Oh, there's an upper floor here. Let's see. See, this would be like, if this were in the original Garry's Mod map, then I would use this almost as like a hideout on a zombie survival map. I'd board up the doors, or I'd add fences around them. I could snipe out of here into the yard, and then I could see my buddies on trucks that they modified with blades and hoverballs and stuff, just going through there killing zombies left and right. This would be the kind of map that I'd want to do that on. And, oh man, this is awesome. And that goes down there. Yeah. Alright, well, that theater over here has been taunting us, so let's go take a look at that. Because I'm sure that's pretty cool. And they even rolled out the red carpet for us. This is really, really neat. Now, what I'm wondering is if this is a Unity, and I mean a Bonelab extension of the GM Construct map, or if the whole GM Construct extension is a port of it. You know, I don't know if I explained that right. What I'm wondering is if this very map is on Garry's Mod and the entire thing is a port, or if this was just a map extension made for Bonelab. If you know the answer to that, let me know in the comments, because if that is the case, then I'll totally be checking this out on Garry's Mod. And if you want to see me check that out on Garry's Mod, then I'd be happy to make a video about it, but I mean, I can't see it being too much different than what I'm already doing here. Let's explore further. And of course, this water is probably just going to be a passable... Oh! Was that a squeak noise? What in the world? It sounded like a freaking squeaky noise. Okay, there's a ladder. Well, can I climb the ladder? Just gotta hook my hands around it. How about I just do that little number? Now these half the source buttons I'm sure don't work now. But that's pretty cool. Which obviously tells me that there's something over here to be discovered. Ooh. Now you see in Garry's Mod, that glass, I mean actually that has the grid in it, so it's reinforced. So you might not be able to bust through it, but say it weren't. I could totally see you flying a helicopter through that thing. And this is really cool, all these Half-Life 2 assets. A button that I'm sure does nothing here, which I am correct about. Uh-oh. My headset is about to die. Which I guess means that I gotta go charge it and come right back. And it's all charged up. It only took a week because, well, I left and toured my dream university. So that's about it for this part of the map. We'll jump back under here. And again, these buttons I'm sure do not work. That is correct. I grabbed this while I was loading the map back up because, of course, my headset shut off. We can go in here. This looks kind of fun. Oh, yeah. Okay. So this is where it comes through. All the space back here. I do love the skybox for this, though, and I'm kind of wondering, can I actually access it? But I'll figure that out later. Let's jump down here and see. I think it's just all... Looks like it's all just... Yeah. Wait, what's that? This... Where does this come up to? It's like a boat launch. Kind of an interesting handrail to be illuminated on one side. Oh. So there's a vent that comes into here. I typically like to stay on some kind of path. Come on. But something tells me I ought to just go with the flow on this one. What in the world? Come on. I'm like afraid to let go because then it might push me back out of it. Okay, there we can go. Let's see. Oh, man. What I'm wondering is... Okay. Huh. What I'm wondering is this just a direct import from Garry's mod? Because if it is, then that would explain why a lot of stuff that I would assume is supposed to be interactable is not. So that seems to be a dead end there. Well, then let's just continue on down the way, I guess. Alright, well, then we'll continue to the structure over here. This would be a really cool site for like a little ground war with NPCs. Be pretty cool. Alright, come on. What am I doing? It's Garry's mod. There's no clip. Oh, this space is pretty darn cool, man. You could totally just take off in a plane from in this hangar. Let's see. Oh, there's stairs. Let's see. Yeah, no hand railing. And a helipad. That's actually super neat. Nice little vantage point. Well, with that being said, it's just pretty cool. Alright, well, then let's just slide down. Oh, it literally lets you slide if you just hold it. There's still so many things about this game I don't know. Cool. Again, I'm sure at one point, well, maybe not. Maybe these doors were never supposed to open even in the Garry's mod version, because I can see they go straight into the skybox. But, I'll take the bridge across, and then we'll go down on this side on the ground and see what's up. So, speed the process up just a little bit. And it's all about the same over there. Wait, hold on. That whole top part is accessible. Oh, cool. I do absolutely love this. This is super cool. I don't know why, but I've always loved, like, gate booths. Especially, like, I was never a big, like, Garry's Mod RP guy. I'd never really... I joined those servers, but not because I wanted to RP, more because they always had some of the coolest assets. And then, of course, the super serious RPers would come in and then just make... they'd all get super upset that no one else was RPing with them. It's one of the reasons I had tried to play the game... oh, what was it called? I think it was called War of Rights, and it's a Civil War game, and I thought it might be so much fun, you know, Battlefield, but Civil War. And I get on, and they're all getting mad at me because I'm not saluting my commanding officer. I'm thinking, dog, it's a game. It's a dang game. Why are you getting mad? And go, oh. Huh. I think we may have trapped ourselves in here because, well, you know, these doors don't open in this version of the game, or in Garry's, or Bonelab, so can I just, like, oh, I gotta do one of these little numbers. Oh, come on, come on. Yeah. Alright. So, then, let's check out this, which, yep, just goes down. We went down there to the dark room. I do want to do a bit more flying around here, just to kind of explore, the space. Which I'm thinking we probably got everything that we can, and I say that because obviously some stuff is going to be inaccessible due to the simple fact that some things may need to have doors opened in order to access them, and you can't open doors from Garry's mod in this. I want to see if there's a way to access any space that might be inside the bridge from here. Which there's not. So, let's check the skybox out. Can we access that? No way. We can totally access the skybox. I mean, it's not like Garry's mod where you can no-clip into the skybox and then become a giant, you know, King Kong or Godzilla in the distance and freak your friends out. It was one of my favorite things to do, is kind of make my own skybox by just putting random assets in it. And this is like a full-size... This is a full-size skybox, man. Dang. Ooh. Yeah, this is like a complete skybox. Dang. But that's pretty cool. I mean, of course, the map is so pixelated you can't even really make anything out. Thank you, 1080p MetaQuest 3 graphics. Get a little closer then. Oh, goodness. What if I... Can I stand? Oh, okay, no. Alright, then we will settle with possibly the top of one of these buildings. Oh, cool. You can see in between... Oh, yeah, man. You can see how much we're missing, I think. Based off the simple fact that... Yeah, based off the simple fact that we don't have access to the doors that this place requires. Oh, that's just sad, man. I don't remember... Yeah, there's like a whole thing here. Oh man, I gotta see if there's a way in, because we're missing out on so much. See, this is like a thing and a half. So if we go up this way, yeah, that's all supposed to be something accessible. So with that being said, man, that's actually kind of sad. I gotta see if there's a way into all that. But I can see it's all just accessible through vents. So then I'm gonna have to find a wall that doesn't really have a... that isn't solid. So that I can get in there. Maybe through the floor. I know sometimes... You see, oh man, there's so much we're missing out on. There's gotta be a way in. Let's see. Wait, is that just our, oh no, that's just, wait. No, we haven't seen that. Oh! Wait. Ah, oh, yes we did. Dang it. Alright, let's try that again. Okay, so now we know this is just that boat launch area, and the vent is somewhere around here that we would have had to climb through. That's the staircase, I believe. And, yep, so there's the vent. And the vent would end up going someplace. Looks like it goes out into the wall. Oh, this might... Oh, no, this is just the movie theater, I'm pretty sure. But still, we miss out on a lot because there's a vent here that connects it to this room. In this room... Keep in mind also that I might not know what I'm looking at because if I did go in these rooms, it was a week ago. Since the last time I played on this. So, yeah, that's what I'm thinking, is that's just the... What in the world? Oh, I'm getting rubber banded into the wall. Get me out. Get my feet out of the wall. Ooh! Alright, that's better. Yeah, so what I had seen was just the movie theater, but I do remember the vent here. Or maybe it was in the closet here, and you can't... Or no, I think it was up here, that's right. Yeah, because you couldn't access these on Bonelab, so that tells me that this is really indeed a... it's a Garry's Mod map that somehow I haven't heard of. I mean, the concept of making construct bigger, I mean, I'm very familiar with, but obviously that there's much more to explore on this map if you're playing the original Garry's Mod map. So, I think I've probably seen... Yeah, because I see this vent also connects something. So I think I've probably seen everything there is exploration-wise. Well, I guess there's only one last thing to do, really. Well, now that we've had our little bit of Garry's Mod fun, and I don't seem to have a weapon that can take down the silver skeletons, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it quits here. He just done flopped over. Yeah, so with that being said, I really enjoyed this map, and obviously there are things that I could not access here. Are you actually picking a fight with the other skeletons? That's amazing. So with that, I'll put a link to the Bonelab map in the description, and if I can go ahead and find the original Garry's Mod version as well, I'll put a link to that in the description so that you can check out all the things that I missed here simply because, well, I couldn't access certain stuff. I'm going to take a step back because these guys are going to pick on each other. Well, actually, you know what? I think it'd be fun to watch. Oh man, that's just brutal. If you'd also like to support the channel, I always appreciate a like and a subscribe. But I'll also put a link down to my other socials in the description where you can support me there. And if you have any suggestions for future videos, let me know in the comments below. I'll be more than happy to check out what I can and do a little video for y'all. If you also have any suggestions for future videos as far as how I film them, my style of filming, what you think would be a little bit more entertaining, what makes the videos flow a little better, please do let me know, because I do want to make these a little bit more enjoyable for y'all. I had a buddy say that they were too long. I always enjoyed long form content, so I can just put in the background and listen to while I'm doing stuff. But if that's not your thing, but you kind of like what I'm doing, let me know and I'll see if I can make something different for y'all. So yeah, just put it down in the comments, and I read all my comments, so I'll check in with those. But until that next video, y'all take care. Yeah, oh, yeah, knock him out, bro. Oh, shoot. Oh, get back up, get back up. Get back up, you got this, get back up. Knock him out, bro, knock him out. Put him down, bro. Oh, double KO. What you doing, dog? Get up, get up. Yeah, no, get up, bro. Get up. He's ready. He's gonna swing. Ooh, 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 ooh. That was clean, bro. That was clean. Oh, bro, get your buddy up. Get your buddy up. Tag him in. Tag him in. Oh, dude, he's just freaking pimp slapping you. Oh, shoot. Oh, he's dazed. He's dazed. He's dazed. Oh, 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 what you doing? Keep your head away from him. Put your arms up. Dang, careful. He's gonna knock you out. Oh! Oh! Boy, what'd I say? And he just walks away. Cold as ice, bro.